pumping crazy mother named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellers with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a soda. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you with me. The police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out. For the pulp mothers, they're going out.
The former members of Take That have got together just to support our ops. These models. How are you, everybody? Hey, Ops. Hey, Scott. Hey, Delvian. Hey, Stu. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Good, thank you.
All
So,
good.
Evening.
We were talking before behind the scenes, and I was saying that I'm fascinated by the stuff that people do, especially, I suppose, being in the furniture business as well. And the way people can make models and stands and this and that. It's something that I've never really done. Every time I set up a room, there's only been one or two things I've tried to make from a room, but I've never really got past it and said, I'll do it all with everybody. But then you get people that make the customized stuff, and you get the people that do the models. So we've had Steph on, we've had Keith on, but Hoppy, man, your stuff is something else, isn't it, really, to be honest? I mean, how long have you been doing this for, Hoppy? Since you were a kid?
Since about 12 years old, always been good with my hands.
Well,
yeah.
we all.
We all. I was going to say, the art teachers at school got me into doing all sorts of art, helping with the plays, building these sets. So it goes back to like middle school. So we are talking about 12 years old.
Because I remember doing a couple. We talked about this with Steph. I remember doing a couple of them. But Scott, were you a big fan of model making when you were a kid?
I didn't do a lot. I did a few Airfix models.
Right.
I went through a phase of painting. Did a lot of painting toy soldiers, painting Warhammer figures, things like that for a while. I'd make little diorama scenes for them. You know, stick some build up the polystyrene and put some plaster over it, and sort of build up a bit of a scene that you could like set your soldiers out on, or your Warhammer or something like that. That's about the extent of it. Nothing like the kind of model making from scratch that Hoppy's doing. But
it's I remember because Hoppy's been in the chat with us lot for ages, and then you put your Instagram up and then your YouTube, and I was like, hang on a minute. Is it the same bloke that's in our chat? Do you know what I mean? I just couldn't believe it. I was blown away by it. But Delvian, I spoke to you about it with Steph before, but you got into it and so forth, and you still carry it on a little bit, don't you, with your stands and everything else that you do?
Oh yeah, I mean, I love doing it. It's sort of it's just fun. It's just a sort of relief. You get to have a creative sort of outlet, really.
Yeah.
As I was saying the other week, it's sometimes things don't turn out quite the way that you want, but it doesn't matter because you kind of had a bit of fun whilst doing it at the same time. Might look like crap, but it doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I remember doing it when we were kids with Star Wars figures. It was always in my mum's yard, or with a cardboard box, or an old duvet. So that's as far as my model making went. But did you, Stu? Were you into it as a kid?
I was into the model kits. Yeah, I had like a lot of this, the Star Trek models, the Enterprise and stuff like that, and the different versions of the Enterprise and stuff like that. Food like Star Trek, and I had like some Star Wars ones and Alien ones and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to like building stuff from scratch, I wouldn't have a clue. I was absolutely hopeless at CDT, craft design technology at school. So creative wise, I wasn't that great. But when it comes to putting things like models together and stuff like that, and the painting, I took my time over them and didn't rush them and stuff like that, and I kind of enjoyed it. But as I've gotten older, time's an issue, because I mean, I'm assuming, Hoppy, these things take a lot of time that you do. That's quite time consuming.
All depends. Basic one would normally take me a couple of hours in the evening, about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Hang
on, sorry, 2 hours in the evening for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's from basically designing it, working it all out. If it's got lights in it or motors, then it could take about 3 weeks. Wow. But the shuttle, that shuttle I just did, that was a 6-month build.
Oh my goodness.
because I knew it was going to be complicated.
Yeah.
With the way it had to move, and it was basically getting all the parts as I was building it, getting all the parts in, seeing which ones worked. If they didn't, out the window, get stronger ones in.
Did you work on multiple ones?
Sorry. No, go on, Delvian.
I was going to say, do you work on multiple projects at the same time, or is it one project at a time? Or
it can be. They can't. Some can overlap. So if I get bored with one, I'll go on to another one. Or if I get stuck on one, it's a case of I need something else to get my brain to work on it. So
and what's your primary thing you work with? Is it
up to the trailer?
Is it kind of like, is it a cardboard or a plywood or something like that? Because I was looking at your pictures before, which I'm going to put up soon, and I was like, I can't work out what it actually is because it's so well done. Is it like a cardboard? Is it a plywood? Is it balsa? What is it?
It's sheet cardboard.
Wow.
It's 2 mil street cardboard, or recently, what's been good is Amazon. 1 mil.
That's it. Unbelievable. That is crazy. Well, anyway, let me go. So we'll start off with a couple of ones first before. Primarily, it's all Star Wars. So Star Wars was a big deal for you, was it, Ops, as a kid?
Well, yeah, we'll say back in 1978, I was just turning 7, 8. So
right,
my sister was big into it, so I was just tagged along.
And that's because that's primarily what your models are, aren't they? They're all Star Wars.
They are Star Wars, yeah.
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 Let's have a look. TJC's here, Gold Figures here, loads of people turned up. Right, let's have a look at what we've got here. So this is the first one. So what actually is that? I mean, it's Freddy Krueger, but how have you done that one?
Freddy Krueger, that was actually my Halloween costume. When I was wearing it, I used to hang it up on the wall. Basically, I made the latex mask, and the claws actually worked as well as people went past. So it's all then back in them days. So I'll say that's 94. That is.
Wow.
When I was building all this
what made you think of doing that, Hoppy? What made you think of like using your fancy dress costume and think, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do him coming out of a window or a door or whatever? What gave you that idea?
Basically, because wearing a latex mask for 4 hours gets very hot, and and that year I needed a break, so I just stuck it up on, built a frame, stuck it on the wall, and just had it going past.
Wow.
It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, this one, Ops, to tell you the truth. What is that?
They're paper mache.
Paper mache.
Oh, thank God.
I remember you showing this before when we had the Halloween one. You showed this, yeah.
Yes, paper mache.
I like the way you put it in your window so your neighbours like, fucking hell.
My neighbours used to peer through the window each year because I used to keep the windows closed while I was building all the stuff. Right. And then I'd do the grand opening. So, yeah. So the bed in his belly, you had sweets in, so you could just go in and get all this lace, strawberry laces, and all that lot.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
What is that, Ops?
That's a werewolf that I built. Actually, sew it up myself, and basically, the black bit in its crutch is a booby trap. So it's like a pressure pad. So as you went past it, you depress the pressure, and the head would just come up at you.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So are these blueprints you've done, Ops?
Yeah, that trained as when I was at college back in '88 at Polytechnic. So that's what I was training to do for 3 years. But that filtered out after 2 years because they amalgamated the technical drawing team with the graphics team. and the two clashed. So, and that time CAD was coming in at the time, computer aided design. So all the money was going that way. So all the technical drawers that were actually pen and paper were all struggling. So
by the look of that, you can draw yourself then. You're a bit of an artist yourself.
yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, it's cool, isn't it?
And that's one of my first models I did when I was 14.
So is that actually a model kit, Hoppy?
No, that's
you did that from scratch?
Yeah, it does them all from scratch, yeah.
Oh my god.
Right, so okay, my question is, do you do that purely from imagination, just by looking at something and then recreating it, or do you have to do that model, sort of that drawing, to plan it all out so you can break down the component parts?
If I've got the blueprints or a picture, the technical drawing picture, I can go from that.
I've just spotted the helicopter at the back.
Yeah.
That's ace.
Yeah, so cool, isn't it?
Incredible.
Yeah, so that's from shoe boxes
Shoe boxes.
And when did you do this one, Hoppy?
when I was 14.
14. Oh, goodness me.
So that's
Look at that. That Apache's awesome.
so you see the top left of the picture. There's the technical drawing that I worked from to give the 3D.
Wow.
Amazing.
So from that, you can then sketch that out onto the cardboard and know exactly all the pieces that you need for it.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Incredible.
Because
it's like
Headless Horseman.
that was one of the last years I did Halloween parties. So I thought I'd go out with a bang and have a 8 foot tall headless horseman in the front garden.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Look at that.
So hang on, you had this in the garden. You had that one in the garden, Hoppy?
In the front garden, yeah. When they
how do you like prevent weather getting to it then and stuff like that? I mean, what is that made of?
That was made of lining paper,
right,
over a frame, and then I covered it in bin bags.
Oh,
so
right. Wow.
White bin bags. So that day it was raining, so luckily I did, and basically it just stayed in one piece.
Wow.
Geek Strong says Hoppy, I love your imagination. Horror collecting is super fun. Yeah, he loves all that sort of stuff, doesn't it? JT says, what's that cannon? JT0, JT. Right, so let's get to some Star Wars one. So it is one. So have a look at this. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So that's basically when back in 2005 when the sequels were all coming out. It was a case of, right, I can build this stuff. And my daughter wanted it, the elder daughter said you could build that sort of stuff. So I did.
I was going to say, because around that time, you had products that were available selling that stuff, but did you not buy any of the toys that went with it? You just kind of think, actually, no, I'm just going to make it myself.
Yeah. I would say basically the figures I got, I buy figures, but the models, at the time, I wasn't happy with the scale. Because when I saw them on the shelves, it's a case of they looked underscaled.
Yeah. Right. So are these ones to scale then, Hoppy?
Yeah.
They are. Wow. Wow.
See, that's one of my first dioramas I did. So you got the 3 big vehicles, and then you got the swamp speeder behind it.
Do you remember we used to say it all the time on Dennis, how every time there was a HasLab came out, we were like, oh, can't afford it. We'd all go, it's all right, we'll get Hoppy to make it. We'll get Hoppy to do it. Look at that.
Talking of expense, Hoppy, I mean, is this expensive what you're doing? Like getting all the equipment, getting all the parts and stuff like that, and getting the materials to make these sort of things?
Not really, no. Well, the super glue I get is about £10 for a pack of 3.
Yeah,
super glue and the fixative. The cardboard I nick from work.
Borrow. Yeah.
Borrow. when it comes to the end of its life, it ends up with me.
Just
But
ridiculous. The scale is so good.
It is, isn't it?
And I say they were done 20 years ago, and they're still in good shape.
That was going to be my question, because with cardboard, I mean, sometimes it does deteriorate over time. So have you found that at all, or do you treat it with anything to try and preserve it? Or...
No, I don't treat it. Basically, if it starts going off, then I will cut it out and redo it. But
okay.
But as you see on that one, you can see the gap between what I work at and what you can buy over the counter.
Yeah, I have the one on the right. And the difference in scale is actually amazing.
Yeah. And it moves.
Oh my wow, look at that.
You watch after this stream, all these lads message Hoppy, can you make us this? Can you make us
You'll be getting a lot of orders, Hoppy, I can tell you that, mate. You'll be getting a lot of orders.
Oh, brilliant. So basically you'll take a 3 3/4 inch and you scale these off a 3 3/4 inch, or how do you actually get the process of making the scale bigger?
I work out what the footage is for the actual figure. Yeah. So roughly you look at if I got the diagrams, I've actually got the actual scale to it. So a foot will be like 1.7 centimeter.
Right.
So then I'll scale it up from that. And then basically that gives me the overall size of it.
It's just it's ridiculously good.
Wow, yeah.
It's just ridiculously good, especially those videos when you say you stop his videos and it moves.
Well,
You
can see the old
let's have a look.
friend here. So that is 20 years old.
That is incredible. That incredible. Absolutely stunning.
And everything moves on that, doesn't it? Elbow, the legs will move. And,
Unlike the one you get over the counter, it's got room for two pilots.
Oh wow.
That's excellent.
Really is, isn't it? It's just unbelievable how good it is. How good it is.
So where do you make all this sort of stuff then? Is it in your bedroom, or do you have like a garage or something like that?
Spare room.
Spare room, fair enough.
In my room now.
Yeah.
It used to be on the dining room table.
What does your family all think of it, Hops? Your family support you, and they're happy with you doing it.
They're all very happy.
Well, I suppose when you've been doing it for so long, though, like, it's you, innit? It just who you are, and it comes with you, and so forth. Just ridiculous.
Where do you store a lot of this stuff, though? Because some of it's quite big, and
it's all in here.
It's all in it. Have you literally got like 1 square meter to move around in there now?
So do you keep all the instructions and so forth then? So, I mean, do you write it all down first, and obviously you draw it all out first? You don't keep, you just play it off by... That's ridiculous. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. That's ridiculous. That is unbelievable. Oh, go on, Scott. Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Sorry, pal.
No.
That is basically, this is how I work. So I do a sketch. Then I'll draw it out, the technical drawing, and from there.
Oh my! Look at that! Wow! Oh my gosh! Oh.
That's what I mean.
So what paints do you use, Hoppy? What paints do you use?
If I do paint it, it'd just be acrylic paint. But
right. Okay.
Most of all my models are unpainted.
I was going to say, when I was looking, it doesn't look as though you're painting them, apart from highlights on sort of like certain areas, just to draw out things. But I actually quite like that. It's the detail comes out a little bit more on some of that.
Yeah. And that was in the trailer for how long? 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Before they crashed it.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Here's another one. Look at
that's how my brain works.
That's the tie dagger, isn't it?
That's the tie dagger, yeah. Yeah.
So
That-
good.
Very nice.
Unfortunately, those films, they had so much good vehicles that could have actually been produced, but it's so missed that you see them above my head. So you got the lander up there.
Oh, hang on. Let me just make you bigger, set cops.
So the lander's right up there. So all my prequels were on my top shelf.
Wow. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So you've got this one right here.
Yeah.
And then look at that, Scott. I've got to admit, it's the detail in it, lads. The detail blows me away.
Well,
it really does.
It's because of that. I mean, that thing's got three, sort of 2 legs and sort of like an arm. There's so many different moving parts in that, where you're having to make them all those individual parts. You said earlier about getting some parts in. Do you make everything from scratch, or are there certain things you have to get in to be able to complete the builds?
The only thing I get in are like the servos and lights.
Wow.
Everything else is cardboard and.
I'm looking at that, Hoppy. Sorry, go on, Scott.
I was
Go on, Scott.
I was going to say, how do you work with like the center of gravity, the weight of these things? Obviously, they're made of cardboard. Are they quite light, or like a plastic AT-AT or something? It's going to be a lot heavier. And so I was wondering how you. That looks like it could potentially go over quite easily.
Yeah, they do go over if you don't put a counterweight in. Those at the bottom have got fish weights in them.
Right. Yeah.
Weights.
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
But they're just at the right place, so you can actually the arm on the video that I do. You can actually see the arm come out, and it's all tucks in and.
Right. Fantastic.
That's incredible.
So you see these 3 from the sequels right here. Watch this.
They fly now.
They do fly, but they also.
What a fitting end.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant.
He spent a lot of time just to blow it up. Brilliant.
I like that. I do
took
like
ages
that.
to work out the remote control cars to actually come across.
That is ridiculous.
Boom.
So what sort of motors do you use in these? Are they all from trains or just from hobby shops or whatever?
Just RC cars, cheap RC cars you can buy.
So you buy the car and just take the motor out and use it for these?
Yeah. So £7 for an RC car, a cheap one, and you can do anything with them.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh, this didn't actually make it to the prequels. This was like the concept ship that was in the books for the art of Skywalker. And I spoke to the designer who actually drew it up, and basically he was happy the way it turned out, because once again it was just a side view picture of it, and I just did a 3D model from it.
Wow.
Do you always like working from a blueprint or an idea or something that exists, or have you completely created something from scratch, but for yourself, just let your imagination go wild with it? Or do you prefer to work with something that's already out there, like you like recreating stuff?
Well, the Halloween stuff that wasn't out there at all. That was all just basically from my old brain.
It's just unbelievable.
It's amazing.
I mean, looking at that looks like it's been 3D printed. I mean, to get that kind of detail and quality from cardboard, and you're doing that by hand, testament to you, Hoppy, because that's just incredible, mate. That really does look superb.
Well, the lander is actually a play set, because it all comes apart, so you can actually get into it, and it's also RC. So
yeah, wow.
So the ramp comes down, the tread speeder comes out on its own RC unit.
Just going back to the painting, Hoppy, because you said you don't paint a lot of the stuff. Is that because of the cardboard will soak up the paint and stuff like that, and it kind of weaken the cardboard?
No, because if you put a primer on it, it doesn't matter. If you put acrylic, if say you might be big.
Sure will. Sorry, I'm not sure if my chat is working or not because it stopped. Felicia looks overgrown, and it hasn't been working. Have you had troubles with that, Stu?
No.
If someone can write in the chat for me, that would be great because I'm not sure whether it stopped or not. But yeah, I'll make you big right now, Ops.
No. See that and that is my cosplay rifles.
Wow.
And that is just varnish over the top of them. Again, that's cardboard.
Unbelievable.
I think the chat's working, Shabby. I think it's just everyone's stunned.
I know. This is what I mean. Because usually with our chat, it's non-stop and it's just stopped. I just checked the group and I was like, oh, they're amazing. But
everyone's trying to push their jaws back up.
What I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it, how good it is. Oh, brilliant. I mean, how do you get? So you see these ships because all these things you're seeing now. The only thing I've seen them on is what is it on in the movies? And so, do you buy the books to find the ships and then do it that way, Ops? Oh, here we go.
You got things like this, yeah. I mean, it does all the like all the cross sections and everything of all the stuff. It's
blueprints. If I could get the blueprints. So yeah,
unbelievable. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Here we go. These are super cool. These ones I really like. So let's just get over here. So the next ones we've got a Rogue One. Look at this.
Oh. That is stunning, isn't it? Wow.
And that's the scale, that one.
Yeah, that's 4 foot.
Yeah.
Oh,
4 foot.
Wow. From tip to the nozzle of the engine, that's 4 foot 2.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
The next HasLab might be a new wing,
what's the?
And there she is with the wings open.
Look at that! Oh god.
Yeah.
What's the biggest one you've done, Hoppy?
Well, biggest one is the carbon chamber because that's 5 foot across from tip to end is 5 foot. As you can see, she's just there.
That's just ridiculous how good that is. No, I don't think the chat is working, everybody. So I apologize. For some reason, the chat's not coming up on my StreamYard. So I apologize about that. So we'll just carry it on. So let's have a look at the next one. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Just look how good that is. All the lights coming on it.
So that was basically when I saw what Hasbro produced was just the nice, very detailed hover tank. And I thought I could take that to another level.
You have.
So
definitely.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That is superb. I mean, it's the scale that gets me because a lot of the Hasbro produced stuff is scaled down, just for but the scale is correct on these, which it does make me think. Well, the collectors say, "Oh, it's not scaled properly." It's like, well, that's what the real scale would be. That's quite difficult.
There she is. That's the scale.
Look at that.
Just ridiculous. Hey, Mr. B. So Mr. B's got through, but how big is that one? Because that one looks huge. I don't know whether it's oh, there you are. He's got it right here. So let's have a look.
What we got? 20. Just shy of 3 foot.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how good that is. Just unbelievable.
And I bet the landing gear sort of like is all movable and everything on that as well, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the scale again. So it looks more menacing when it's that big.
Yeah, I bet yours stands better than the Hasbro version.
Yeah, well, that's freestanding.
Look at that. Wow, says Scuba Pete. Miss Gilster's here. So it looks like the
Shabby, your chat's working, mate. Your chat's working.
Yeah, I've got it. It's working brilliant. So that's pretty good. Right, so we've got the ATST right there. Absolutely. It blows you away, doesn't it, boys? It just blows you away. It really does.
Have you ever been contacted by sort of like someone from Hasbro or Lucasfilm or anyone like that?
I entered a competition many years ago. I think it was back in 2000, middle part 2000, when Hasbro did a competition for like doing art.
Right.
And I got a couple of those on there, and it was up in Birmingham Comic Con, and that's the only contact I had with Hasbro. No one's reached out or.
I mean, I kind of feel as though something like Echo Base or something like that would, if you were to do a display of a lot of your things, I mean, people would absolutely go nuts for it to be able to sort of like see it.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Look at
we
that.
all love the Butler 3D displays each time, don't we? You know, so it'd be fantastic to see a display of,
as I say, that was Solo. When Solo come out, all you got was a normal TIE fighter come out. You should have got the boot out.
Look at it.
You got the speeder bike underneath as well. That was a missed opportunity by Hasbro. They should have done that.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
There's still a chance. It keeps appearing, doesn't it? As well, they need to get that out.
Yes.
And that's Solo too, isn't it?
But that's just a flak 88 cannon on top of legs.
I think Hasbro did make that one, but they didn't do as good a job of it as you did.
Here's some miscellaneous ones. These are really cool. Let's have a look. Let's get it on here for you.
I mean, Scott, when you see something like this, does it? I mean, would you ever contemplate doing anything like that?
I wish I had the skill. Yeah, I mean, I'd certainly love things like this in my collection. But you know, I suppose if a kind of a pre-cut pack came and you had to put it together, it would be a bit of a challenge. But I certainly have to go.
I mean, look at this. Look at that from Rebels.
Oh, that is decent. I love that. Wow. That is cool.
Just blows you away how good he is.
See, this is what I mean, though.
That's Defender, isn't it?
Yeah, that is definitely. But I mean, you've gone from sort of like recreating things that they've already made, but scaling up to you're now creating things which they've never made and they probably won't ever make as well. So which makes these infinitely more desirable to your average collector out there.
Basically, all the TIE fighters. So
how do you get the shape on the cockpit there? It's just, I mean, it's perfect. It's cardboard, but you know,
it's
like it must be molded to create that.
Yeah, it's molded.
Sphere.
So there's my mold, just this polystyrene ball, and paper mache bit of paper, which is lined with cleaning wipe to actually give it more of a stiffness. And from that, you take so you just got your cockpit inner.
Interior, yeah.
and that is basically all my ties.
Wow.
Just from
Ridiculous.
Just ingenious.
And the cockpit is the starting point, and you work
Yeah.
out from there. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
the only one I had to work out for the TIE fighter one was the Outlander. That was the only one that I had to do a different little workings on that one.
Now this is from Skeleton Crew. Isn't
Skeleton
it?
Crew, yeah. Again,
That's the pilot fighter, isn't it?
mid-sized vehicles that you're never going to get.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Those are cool vehicles, aren't they, Dave?
They really are. I mean, that's one thing you can say. I know we have a flack about the sequels and this and that, but every vehicle Star Wars makes, they're always brilliant, aren't they? The costumes, the
Design
you know,
elements, yeah.
Oh, the design
Yeah,
elements, yeah.
You know,
Just
they do a
absolutely
remarkable
brilliant.
job, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, this I
look at
love.
this.
This I wish they'd make this. Oh,
Oh my god.
I see Microfleet have just got that as well.
Mm.
Oh, that is stunning. Look at that.
Blows your way, doesn't it? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
There you go. And again, it all opens up. The cockpit opens up. The side doors open up. You can put the troops in there.
Yeah, cool.
And again,
That's right.
Obi-Wan.
Mm. Brilliant.
Wow.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So good. Just absolutely brilliant. It really is.
Have you ever been
Fantastic.
tempted to do something like the Falcon or an AT-AT, or is that like just too big to do?
or the sail barge.
Oh,
I did draw up the sail barge years ago, and it was going to be about 6 foot length.
wow.
Look at this amazing work, Hoppy, says Gilster. And he's
Yeah,
saying hello to
absolutely.
everybody. It really is amazing. It's just amazing. You could sit and watch it for hours. I mean, look at this. Mando.
So we got the N1, but the snub fighter you didn't get.
And look at the scale of them both. Just
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous figures inside them.
Mhm.
That's incredible. Oh, look at this.
There's the Outlander.
Oh my god.
Listen to all these lads. Oh,
That is superb.
Oh
And
my
it's-
god.
And it's got a pilot as well that goes inside.
That was Moff Gideon's, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the best thing about that, he cuts that hole where that landing gear is. There's no way he could actually cut out there.
Just look at it. Just look at the size of it. I bet what your name is like. Look at him playing in his yard again. There he is playing in his yard. You know, just unbelievable.
It's just the way the landing gear just opens up both at exactly the same time, completely synchronized.
Yeah.
It's made from cardboard and sort of
I mean, those,
and essentially recycled sort of like materials, which is what I particularly love about it as well. It's like you're using things which a lot of people would throw away probably, and actually turning it into something like this.
Yeah, it's all recyclable.
So he's a rebel transport. Look at that.
With all the doors that open, not just the one. Yeah.
So Hop, I'm looking at my stuff now, Hoppy, and I'm going, meh. Cheers.
yeah. You do. Don't you? You look at yours. Like, next time Hasbro turn around and it's 500 quid, you
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
but I've just spent an hour looking at Hoppy's. Do you know what I mean? I know
Oh,
that's the
wow.
best part of it. Isn't it? There's
Yeah.
some more Andor stuff.
Yeah.
You were saying before, one of you, about the speeders. Wait to see, I think it was Delvian. Wait to see this, Delves. This is ridiculous. Oh man, here we go.
There they are.
Oh,
So you got the Solo one and the Andor one.
Yeah.
And as you see, the Solo one has got wheels, which means it's mod controlled.
Absolutely
Oh, wow.
amazing.
It's just all the little details, all the panels and everything on it as well. Because structurally, you've put it all together, and then you've done all the sort of like the little bits of detail, sort of like all the panels and everything on top. Your eye, and you must have such a steady hand, because I cannot do straight lines, cut straight lines like that. So I mean, that is years of craft and practice.
Sometimes I miss.
I just love the way this helmet comes off the stormtrooper.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
flies
Yeah,
off
yeah.
there.
What I
Just
love about
ridiculous.
that as well is that you've done the riot shields as well there as well,
Yeah.
haven't you?
The right shields were all custom built. The helmets.
And that is that. I mean, that's 375 scale,
Yeah.
because we haven't had those Imperials at the front. So you do custom figures as well, then, I assume.
I was going to say, can you imagine doing that in 6-inch scale, Delvian?
Yeah, I know.
There you go, Andy. That's what I use.
see. Right.
Now, this was Amazon. These were like £4.50 each. Went
Yeah.
down to, and I bought a load of them. And basically from there, I customised them.
I mean,
That's brilliant.
Wow.
look at this. Is there anything you've had trouble with making the WAPs? Is it something that you've gone, oh, it's just too hard to do this, or?
I would say the carbon chamber, because trying to work out the mechanics on that was one of the hardest things to do.
Right.
As saying the video, it's all got to be timed correctly for it to work.
Wait till
And
these lads see that carving chamber. Wait till they see it.
Have we lost Scott?
Yeah, we've lost him. He'll be back in a sec. But look at this.
that's my Andor fleet prior to the shuttle.
So I'm taking you were an Andor fan then, or you just liked the vehicles from Andor, or
Bit of both.
Mhm.
The TIE Avenger has a special thing for me, because where my eldest is, was her project.
Mhm.
And she's ILM now, isn't she? Is that right, Hoppy?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. Hoppy's daughter works for ILM.
Oh well,
Bloody
that's
hell.
superb.
I suppose it'd be a bit weird though if she didn't. Look at what she grew up with.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
she had like an apprenticeship whilst growing up, really, didn't she?
Hey, Andy.
That's
Nice to see you,
incredible.
Andy.
Her
Oh, yeah,
apprenticeship was the prequels.
Yeah.
just ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous.
Do you know what though, Hobbit? I mean, that probably all the stuff that you did, sort of like, and she was watching and helping out. That probably did help her, sort of like, to get that job,
Yeah.
really, didn't it?
Mhm.
With all their skills. So I mean, proud moment.
It was, yeah. I think it's nice as well that obviously she must have admired it. I agree, Andy. She must have thought this is awesome doing all
Yeah.
this stuff. I mean, look at that.
Again, that was in the film just for them to blow up.
Yeah, just ridiculous as well. For anyone who doesn't know as well, I've put Hoppy's Instagram and Hoppy's YouTube channel in the description, along with Delvian's and Stu's. So check Hoppy out after this. Check his stuff out on Instagram and YouTube.
Incredible.
It's just
Absolutely
ridiculous.
incredible.
I mean, look at that.
I know you predominantly do vehicles, and you have done the best pin playset. I mean, is there any other? Oh God, are there any other playsets that you'd be interested in doing, like say like Jabba's Palace, or like a briefing room, or the ceremony room at the end of Star Wars?
Not really, because as I say, if the carbon chamber is 5 foot across, we are talking massive for the
This
playset.
is true. Yeah, this is true.
Now I remember this clip because it was on your Instagram, and I think the TVC Star Wars page on Instagram, they featured this one for you as well, didn't they? So I was glad you got some recognition on that.
Just ridiculous how good it is.
And As I say, these vehicles, they should be out there.
And never mind
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vehicles. I'm looking
yeah.
at the drivers as well.
Yeah, they're another £3.50 pickup from Entertainer.
But when you see stuff like this and you see that fans are building this and doing this, you're like, why aren't like the major toy companies doing it? I mean, I know they've got their budgets and stuff like that, but we should be having this sort of stuff.
Well, look, they said, didn't they? They're saying it takes 2 years from what they saw until it actually comes out. And I'm thinking, most of this was seen in trailers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Because some of it will come down to cost. It's sort of like the number of individual parts involved in this and the process, the production process that have to go through. They just wouldn't do something like that. But I mean, but you put in so much detail.
I mean, crikey, even the HasLabs, and the money we're paying for the HasLabs for Star Wars anyway, you don't even have lights and sound. I mean, and this has got moving parts, and
that's the thing. It was like what Hoppy said before about those RC things, only a couple of quid. Yet they'll charge you $500-600 and they can't even put that in it. And it's obviously it can be done. Look at that. I mean, it's just
well, even that factory entertainment Colonial Viper, that's got lights sort of like on it. I mean, I know everyone's saying about the price, but it has got lighting on it. They can do it.
Yeah.
You ever been tempted to make one of those?
Yeah. Or the weathering, you're right.
You know, compared to the Thai Advanced, I think it's pretty decent price, really.
It's incredible, isn't it?
So good.
And look at the inside as well. Oh, so
lights on the out, look on the back, all light up.
I'm just blown away.
We're just desperate for stuff like this, aren't we? To like build out, you know, the stories and stick our figures in these things.
Yeah,
I think you're right, Scott. I think that's why we admire it so much, because this is the sort of stuff we would love, wouldn't we? We would, and then we'd have no issue at all forking out the money for it. You know what I mean? Instead of all sat there, well, it's not weathered or it's not got lights. So it's like all this has got it. You know, just ridiculous.
And again, that is a play set, because the top comes off, the figures can go in.
You've even got lighting inside as well, haven't you?
Yeah, the whole interior's lit up.
Very impressed. Not sure if this comment. Yeah, it goes through. For some reason, the comments are actually up and down all the time. Hi, Mrs. T. Nice to see you. Look at Scuba Pete. He's absolutely. What's your favourite model, Hoppy? Of all the ones you've made, what's the one you're really pleased with?
Have to be the Avenger, the Thai Avenger.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
because I was building that from the first trailer when it first appeared,
right?
And basically having the people come back and say that's spot on,
just ridiculous. Just
and
ridiculous.
And that again, that was all lights. It's got a RC unit in it as well to drop the main cannon out of it.
I mean, there's old T stuff too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
But it just looks just like it, doesn't it? It's just ridiculous. How was
remarkable. I mean, the detail that you get with it, Hoppy, and all from cardboard. That's what I can't get my head round. It's just
can't believe it, really.
Ridiculous.
What do you use for the windows, Hop? What do you use for the windows?
Any see-through plastic.
Yeah.
Anything that's just see what I got. Did have some lying around. So
that kind of stuff. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any packaging. If it's curved, then a Coke bottle, one of the large Coke bottles.
Oh, look at this. Oh my god.
But wait till you see what this does. Wait till you see what this does. So this is the chamber, and what's this?
No way.
No way.
Look at this.
This puts Hasbro's to shame.
It does, doesn't it? Do you remember
Oh
that
my
$50
God.
stairs you got? Look at this. It's
That's
just-
why I built it.
Do you remember us all kicking off about that hop years ago?
Yeah.
We were not happy with that, were we?
No. You say you got half a stairway to heaven, no lights.
Mm.
I thought, no, let's go for it. And
This is a
so-
pretty big model, all this, because I've got a picture of it right here. And look at
Yeah.
the size of it.
Good
So
grace.
the two lights from there to there is 5 foot, and it's 3 foot
Wow.
in height as well.
Wow.
All the top. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's absolutely good. Look at the
And all,
size.
and all the mechanics are underneath in the bottom part. As it
How tall
as
is it,
it-
Hoppy?
3 foot. Yeah.
He's even got the lines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
The old bomber.
tie
Yeah.
bomber, look at it.
I'm speechless, Hoppy. I really am. That best bin playset was just absolutely incredible.
I don't want to look at my room because I'm just going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm demoralised now.
And all the electronics for that, I customly built all those. So you basically press the button, and each thing will do its action, and it cuts off. It's got like switches on there, so once it drops down, it cuts off that part, so it won't go any further. So I know when I press the next button, it's in the right place.
Right.
So
And
when
what about this? What about the smoking effects? Because you had like the sort of like the effects coming out as well. I mean, how did you?
just a smoke
do that?
machine.
Oh, just a
Just-
smoke machine.
Just one little smoke machine with tubes coming out of it going to all the other places.
Different places. Oh.
So
Yeah.
look at this room right here. One of us. Look at this. Just ridiculous. Absolutely brilliant. So this is the room. This is your toy room, if you will, or your work room.
This is
They're
my
pretty
work
well.
room. The
Yeah.
room.
Just unbelievable. There it is, right there. There's your best bin chamber right there. Black Series up there. Toy. So obviously you'll keep these ones closed, but you open most of them to put in with your models. Is that right?
Yeah. If I could buy two, I'd buy two. One open and one not. Basically, all like the Clone Wars ones were all open. All those figures are all next to me in a cabinet. But all the new ones now, I will. And that's all my reference material.
Yeah, that's what Delves was saying before, wasn't it? About the
Yeah.
references. There they all are.
There's the glue as well.
Yeah, man.
So, have you ever made any vehicles for your Black Series figures? Or is that
I've
scale
only
of that
done
would
the-
just be so much bigger?
Oh, just the tread speeder. It's the only one I've done for Black Series.
Yeah,
And we'll say that's fully RC as well,
yeah, that's a sequel thing, isn't it?
with lights
Oh.
and
So what have you got planned next, Hoppy? What's next on your list of ships?
well, I was just doing small ones at the top at the moment, just taking my mind off things. Now,
Yeah.
Martin raved about this. It's the only thing from Acolyte,
Huh?
which is the Jedi speeder,
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
which
Amazing.
I'm just playing with at the moment.
Helen's flabber is gasted. My flabber is gasted. Awesome stuff. Yeah, everyone's loving it. Everybody's loving it. It's just
But as I say, that come out, and I thought, nah, I'll just do it.
That's only been about a
Yeah.
week, hasn't it, since we've seen that?
yeah,
You've done
about a week.
Mm.
it really quickly,
Yeah.
haven't you?
It's just You know, so you do your HasLab scan, you wait 18 months, he gets it done in about 3 days.
Isn't that in a
I
week?
mean,
I
I
know.
love this picture. I love this picture. Look at it all.
Mm.
Those Andor
Oh,
big carriers are just amazing. I love them.
You must have quite a big room then, Hoppy.
My room here is 7 by 12.
Right. Okay.
yeah, it's a big room then.
Yeah.
What happens when you run out of space, Hops? What do you do?
Put an extra shelf in.
Oh. Ask a silly question, get a silly answer. Yeah, it's always right. Look at this little one here.
This is my R2 that I built for my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
Basically, that's her having a chat with him
Oh my
That's
god! Wow.
because
brilliant.
he was motion detected as well. So you get close to him, then he'll start talking.
So get it with a bag of grist or having a chat to him.
Yeah.
Uh,
And basically, the school homework was quite entertaining as well.
that's a
Yeah.
school. That was the school homework project. That
Yeah, she did quite a good job on that, didn't she?
she
She
did
did.
brilliant on it. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
Just to say,
Unbelievable.
she may have painted a couple of windows.
Oh, look at a little
Oh.
pink stormtrooper outfit. I think
Yeah.
it's awesome.
That was a condition that she had, that if she wanted to come out and cosplay with me,
Yeah.
it had to be pink and have a tutu.
And yours is pretty good there. Your costume there, Ops, that's
What the-
unbelievable.
Mine, yeah, that's one of the 3 I had.
What's the other ones you had then? You had that one,
Well, all stormtroopers, but
all stormtroopers.
all different suppliers. So,
Oh wow! Look.
and then when she got a little bit older, she went white.
Look at that. I like their helmet that's made as well. I think it's brilliant.
Well, the whole lot is.
You're
hers
joking? Everything's made there.
Hers is, yeah.
Oh wow! Because I just thought it was the helmet. I would never have.
Wow.
And they're the cardboard rifles you were talking about before, Hops.
Oh, I think he's frozen.
I think he's frozen. Yeah, but look, yeah, they must be. They must be there. Hops, are they the cardboard rifles you were talking about before?
Yeah. It's quite
Look
funny
at-
walking past the policeman with those sort of rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. That's a great picture. And there he is.
There's me.
The man himself.
So there you have it. Oh,
Wow.
What do you say, lads? What do you say? It's just
Well, it's just like I say, this is fan made stuff. This is the fans that are doing this kind of work, and it's just absolutely tremendous. And again, I want to point out something that I said earlier: is that I thought some of those models were 3D printed.
Mhm.
The look of them, the detailing and stuff like that. It's just insane that you are doing this by hand with cardboard. It's just take me out after you, mate. Absolutely blown away. I really am.
it's just
I'm-
it
wow.
does, yeah.
I absolutely in awe. I feel quite honoured,
Yeah.
sort of like watching a lot of this stuff, and I don't mind also saying a little bit jealous.
Yeah, he does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because you're like, wow, look at that. Jamming bastard, you know what I mean?
I'd love to have
Do-
the
do you-
problem of
do you-
moving the space.
This is what I read, Scott. It's just Scott, what do you say? What do you say when you look at stuff like this?
It's just incredible. You just, the talent and the skill is just beyond a lot of us, I imagine.
Yeah.
To imagine being able to go from start to finish
Mm.
and using those materials, just it seems beyond us. But there's also that sense of, my God, Hasbro, look at what you should be doing, because
Yeah.
listen to us and the chat as well. Absolutely amazed by this, and you're making vehicles that you're enjoying, and we'd all like to see and have in our collections as well. It's
You think they would up the game though? Because Stu said before about 3D printing, obviously what Hoppy can do. When they must acknowledge and look at what fans are doing and what fans are making.
Yeah.
They must do. Do you know what I mean? Because some of these 3D stuff now, I mean, it's just as good, if not better, than the stuff. And then you see Hoppys. Is that something you'd ever get into, Hoppy? 3D printing with your stuff, or you want to stick old school?
I've tried 3D printing.
Yeah,
it's just going back to what I did when I was a kid. But that computer-aided design is what basically I left Polytechnic doing.
wow.
So I'd be going all the way back to them days, and there, and maybe I could do it with a pen and pencil, and then have on the laptop or whatever doing it that way.
Yeah.
But then, hopefully, the 3D software may do it. But I spoke to the bloke down here who used to be with in the model making world, and he said 3D printing is harder for what I build.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Wow. Okay.
Because you've got to work out like all the ghost parts that's got to come out to make the form.
Right. Yeah.
Because most of it's got like hidden meshes and whatever that you break off and just get rid of.
Nice.
And basically that's how they make it.
And actually, I think a lot of the detail you've got on some of the stuff that you do, especially for smaller rides, like speeder bikes, I don't think a lot of 3D printing will be able to cope with that level of detail.
No, because the filament has to be very...
Yeah.
You got to go right down into like micro. And then when the actual filament is printing it out...
But not only that, but the whole sort of process where you're sort of like you're creating something from start to finish. It must have a really great feeling at the end of it. It's like, yeah, I made that.
Oh, it must do. Yeah, I'd be if I did a wing, I'd be happy. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like,
I bet he's not. I bet he's like, okay, what's next?
I mean, Andy, you've got to feel the same way, because I know you do your own dioramas and stuff like that. I mean, if you had the time and the space, would you be tempted to do something like Hoppy's doing?
No, because you know what? I haven't got the eyesight, I haven't got the skill, and I certainly have not got the patience to do those
it's
things.
the skill thing. I think you beat the nail on it. It's like when we saw the tiny fender, you got the ball in the middle. So then what? How do you scale the wings round? It'd be against the wall after about 10 minutes. I know you have to get this, you know what I mean? I can't be bothered. I just don't, I can't work it out up here. Right? I mean, I had this talk with Steph before. It's easy for me with the furniture. You've got a piece, it's done. So you're just applying it to that. But to start from scratch, I'm like, where do you start? You know?
That design element, isn't it? That design element is an incredible skill, isn't it? And like you were saying, how things were going over to computer-aided design, it's kind of like there's probably not so many people around who have got that skill of looking at one of those vehicles and then being able to translate it into a technical drawing. That's an incredible part, and those drawings are so.
I've always had that sort of unfortunately skill that I could actually see a 2D picture and flip it in my head in a 3D, and it's going round. So that's why I say I can see that trailer of that land speeder flipping up and rotating, and in my head I can actually see it.
Wow.
But that's all I needed.
You're kind of a bit of a genius, aren't you?
Just ridiculous. I mean, is it important for you to put the motors in it, to put the lights in it? Is that right? So you'll just do it because you think, oh, I'll just put these in, or because like I said, when the wings come down or whatever, I was just thinking, is that important for you to go? You know what? I can make the wings come down.
If it's like the Outlander, the Thai Outlander with the wing. Well, that's part of its mechanism. You couldn't do that if it was not motorized. Because if it wasn't motorized, it just stay up and then flap. Yeah, you got to control the wings. Unless you put a spring on there with a rubber band to actually bit of resistance.
Yeah.
So putting motors in it and the mini servers in for the landing gear.
I ask it because I remember getting the Rebels. Remember the when the toys did Rebels and they did the Rebel transport. They also did the Inquisitor TIE fighter. Remember? They came in the other way.
Spring,
And then I remember I never opened it. I kept it in the box simply because I thought, well, you know what I mean? It's all right. It's a cheaper enough toy, but that would have been cool if they had a motorized thing to bring them in. You know? And then when I saw the Mandalorian and I saw Moff Gideon's, whose wings went the other way, I just thought that's amazing. So for you to do that, but I don't know where you start with, even with that motor. Do you, Delves? Where do you start?
In my mind, it just correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just that because I think you like to completely recreate sort of like the thing you're trying to build from sort of the real sort of like version of it, and you're kind of working backwards and kind of thinking, right, in order to it's got to do all those things, but then you're kind of breaking it down to that next level. It's like, well, in order to do those things, there's got to be certain mechanics involved here, and it's like there's so many different levels sort of like involved in it. It just blows my mind, actually, to be honest.
Well, it's like the shuttle, the IBS shuttle, that is in 4 different layers. So the bottom layer, it's got the landing gear and all the batteries and controller. Then the next level on top of that holds the wings motors. Then the next level on top of that is the actual body. And then you got the top part that's got all the lights on. So
does it add a lot of weight to it, all the mechanics and the
good question.
Motor and stuff like that?
No, because you I could carry that shuttle one hand, because when I did the whoosh effect, that's on one hand.
Wow.
And it's because you're using sort of like cardboard and sort of it decreases the overall weight of it. Yeah.
I bet those stands that you get, Stu, I bet they'd look great with Hoppy's models. You know, the clear stands.
No, I think they would. You'd have to readjust the size of them and stuff like that, because obviously the vehicles that Hoppy's building are obviously like a bigger scale. They would like to scale, but they would. Well, Hoppy can do it himself, can't he? You can probably build his own stand.
He's going to go out and buy a stand and he can make it himself.
Have you ever done...
He's making the ship, he can make the stand, Shabby. Come on, man.
And this isn't a leading question, but have you ever done commissions for people?
I like that.
For a friend.
I've done one thing for a friend. She wanted an AK-47 to go to a cosplay Comic-Con, and she couldn't get an AK-47, so I built one for her.
Wow. I'll build you one, not a problem at all.
Going forward, Hoppy, would that be something that you would contemplate doing? Like we mentioned earlier, going to Echo and setting up a stall and showing off your stuff there, and then if you had enough people that were interested, so yeah, I'd buy that. Would you do that to and sell stuff, build stuff to sell, or would that take the fun out of it?
That would basically take fun out of it, because let's say they're all like one-off prototypes. If I do a reproduction, I've got to take that original prototype apart.
Okay.
Unless I've actually put the plans down, and I think this is the only vehicle that's got plans that are out there, because I've done a tutorial on YouTube. That you can work it out and actually build it. So you can.
I noticed you mainly do a lot of vehicles, apart from the carbon freezing. Is it just because you much prefer doing vehicles because they've got more moving parts, or say some? And I know it's maybe something like a Star Destroyer bridge or something like that. Would that be something you might be interested, or is it just not interesting enough?
With that, yes, you could, because then you could put the fiber optic lights into it. Because it's the first time I've done fibre optics with the shuttle in the cockpit. Because all the lights are in the body, and I've run the fibre cockpit lights through. It's the first time I've actually tried doing it. So with that, like the bridge, that would be the best thing to do for those. Like,
I mean, there must be things that you'd like to make, but just because of the scale. I mean, I've been sitting here thinking, do you know what? A Rebel blockade runner, that would be lovely.
That's all Delvian's done. It's like notes on it. I want this. I
know. I'm right.
As long as a football pitch, shouldn't it? Or something?
Oh, that's brilliant.
there is one that I wanted to do. It's from the sequels again. Was the actual bomber, the new bomber they got?
Yeah,
which looked like an old World War II aircraft. With just the. But I was looking at building that, but you're looking at about 3 foot to scale. So it's 3 foot like that, and then 3 foot like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What about the Ghost?
about 8 foot that it would be.
8 foot.
Just,
Oh, God,
that scale, that'd be about 8 foot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stu said it before. I think. Can you imagine if you made a barge?
Barge,
I know. We'd all be. There's 55 people here as well, loving all your work. That's unbelievable. Thank you all so much. That's amazing how many people are. To finish up, what was your favourites tonight? My favourites was definitely the carbon chamber. That thing was just.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I love the way you've done it as well, with the smoke around it and it's all lit up. And that thing to come down and pick up the carbonite, it was just like, what the France? It just blew me away. So that was my favourite. Tie Defender.
That was decent,
yeah, that was an awesome. What about you, Andy? What was your favourite one?
I mean, I love it all, but do you know what? I like those little speeder bikes from Solo.
Yeah.
I love those. It's because, I mean, in my mind, it's something that they should have done and they haven't, and you just recreated it. And yeah, I love that. And even though it's something that's a bit smaller, I mean, you've got the other one that's motorized, but the amount of detail on it is excellent. And I kind of think sometimes the smaller things are harder to do because of the detail.
That's a good point. It's so greeblies, isn't it? That's what they call it, isn't it? Greeblies and stuff.
Greeblies.
Yeah. What about you, Scott? What was your favourite one?
I absolutely love those Andor troop transporters. I just think they're kind of like Second World War German half tracks, and that's what they're meant to be like, isn't it? And I think the design and the chance to sit all those stormtroopers in the back and push them through a wheat field or something. I think that's. I saw someone had mocked up a box packaging for one. It must have been probably around the time that Andor came out. You know, for that split second, you see one of those mock-ups, you think, oh my God, Hasbro are bringing that out. You know, and ever since then, I've wanted that, and I just think you bring it out with the driver, and you know, fill it with stormtroopers. I would love that.
Yeah. Just absolutely brilliant. Just loved it. What more can you say? I mean, thank you so much for spending this last hour with us, Hops. I mean,
it's fun.
It's just nice that you've come on and shown us all, because like I said, I think I can speak for everybody. Everyone who follows you and watches you, and you know, your YouTube channel and your Instagram will come up, and you're blown away by what you make. And it's not just lads talking to you, you know, because with your pals, your work is just spectacular. Always. I mean, I've talked about it on TEDSR for years. Like, have you seen what Hoppy's done this week? And all, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's awesome. So with you, like I say, 50 people here. If you can follow on Hoppy on Instagram or on YouTube, the links are down there in the description. But anything else to say before we go?
No, I just want to say again, just absolutely blown away. I take my hat off to you, mate. I love stuff like this. People who've got talent and skill, and they're putting it to a good use and stuff like that. And anybody who does anything like music or customs or making their own cosplay costumes or artwork or anything like this, or model building and doing the stuff that you do and Delvian does, I just fair play to you. I take my hat off. Awesome stuff.
Yeah,
thank you.
Just amazing. So
You've
I'm sorry,
inspired me tonight as well. So
Delvian's going up till 5 o'clock in the morning.
yep. Got my book.
You got your book.
You watch 3 o'clock in the morning, Hoppy's going to get a message. Hoppy, how do I glue this to this? Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah,
tell me,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I've glued my head to the table.
I've lost the fingerprints have gone. The amount of times since we've gone like that.
Oh, yeah, I think it is. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing these sort of these sort of streams, because you learn so much, don't you, of what someone does and the passion that comes through and the talent that comes through. I just find it amazing. It looks like my chat has worked, but everyone's just putting emojis up, so I don't think anyone. So for some reason, that's worth $45. You know, look, all I've got is this. Look, everyone's just doing these, so it looks like I don't know. The chat must have acted up tonight. But anyway, Hoppy, what's your next one? What's your next thing you're working on before we go?
Well, finish off the Jedi speeder bike once I finish that off, because as I say again, there's only what you see in the actual TV show, or basically that's it. There's no actual blueprints yet because the artwork hasn't come out, so it's all just been done by eye.
Amazing.
We'll see. We'll go from there.
Yeah,
so I think small stuff now for a while.
Yeah, what's what you just said as well, Scott. Ronnie, the Mandalorian go. You know, it could be a few ships in there and so forth. Yeah.
Well, hold on. That was the thing I did, wasn't it? Because I bought the old 20-year-old little walker out, stuck a Mando on it, and brought it back to life.
Oh, brilliant! Look at that.
But they put a twin cannon on it now instead of having a single cannon.
Well, let me ask you before we go: is that important to you to get it out as fast as possible? And when you see it, like, I want to get this done as quick, or you just want to make it?
I just want to make it. Once I see something, if I like it, I want to build it.
Unbelievable.
There's only going back, and because nothing from the Acolyte I wanted to build until what can I do from that? And then that's the only thing that's in there is that speeder. Really.
What about play sets like an Ewok village or something like that? Have you ever fancied doing something like that?
You could do, but there again, you need quite a lot of room.
Well, you don't really, because like the reason I'm asking you is because obviously you've got enough time to send it me for Christmas, so you don't need that much room. Do you know what I mean? Oh, brilliant. I've loved it. I've absolutely loved this. Well, thank you, Hoppy, and thank you to Stu, Delvin, and Scott Band for helping me out. I've loved it. Absolutely brilliant. Like I said, we've had 50 all night. Sorry about the chat. For some reason, it's not working as well as it should. But awesome. Has anyone got anything coming up they want to talk about before we go?
I just got the quiz on Saturday. You got
a Sandown video out today.
Oh, Sandown video, yeah, that came out today. So Saturday, I've got Delvian, Martin, Keith Knight, and Ron, and so that'll be game week 6.
He's been going good. I enjoyed him. He's going good. You know.
Well, that could change by this Saturday, Delvin? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I always behave myself on your quizzes. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Then don't this time, Delv. Just lose it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's up to him. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. Scott, Delvin, you got anything coming up? Anywhere you going, or do you want to talk about before we go?
There's Echo coming up, so I'll be popping over there. Yeah, so hoping to see some of the guys there. I know Stu's not going to be there this time because of the 24-hour live stream, but I think there should be a few others going. I'm not sure who actually, but it's looking forward to that anyway.
Awesome. Well, that's it. And I've got I've got Tub Thumpers on Monday with APD and Monkey Boy doing Tub Thumpers on Monday.
Oh wow!
And ZSR this week is on Matt's channel, so ZSR will be there. But apart from that, it's been absolutely. Thank you so much, Hoppy. I've loved it. Absolutely,
that's
loved it.
Brilliant.
It's been brilliant, really good, really interesting hour and a half. I've loved it to pieces. Yeah. Right, lads. Say good night. We'll see you all soon.
See you later.
We'll see you all soon.
Good night.
Thank you.